Welcome, Ohio Valley Championship Wrestling. The most exciting 30 minutes in professional wrestling is on the air. I'm Dean Hill. I'm carrying Kenneth. I'm joined here this week by manager, whatever you want to call yourself, Kenneth
King of
Bolin.
Managers.
King of Managers?
King of Managers. And why don't you just go ahead and shut up right now, because what I want to get into right away, tomorrow night down here at Davis Arena, I'm going to be having, of course, Dan Severin down here.
You're going to be having Dan Severin.
Exactly. He's going to be here with me, but there's been a problem. He's not going to be landing at the Louisville International Airport like I first said. About 250,000 people called the Louisville Police Department. They were going to flood that airport. They were coming down there to see me and Dan.
They were trying to keep you out of the airport.
No, they weren't. They were coming to see me and Severin. I'm having him flown in at my expense to a separate location, another city, away from Louisville. He will be. I'm going to have him picked up in a limousine. I will deliver him here at Davis Arena. I can afford anything.
You drive a Dodge Dart. How can you afford
certainly don't drive a Dodge Dart.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's tomorrow afternoon. Make a note of this. Tomorrow afternoon, May the 24th, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, the NWA Heavyweight Champion, the Ultimate Fighting Champion, Dan Severin, will be here in Davis Arena, 1121 Mechanic Street, Jeffersonville, Indiana.
By the time you see him, he'll be a member of Camp Bolin, I can promise you.
Camp Bolin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hands-on seminar. Now, no one's going to get hurt, obviously.
Unless I tell him to.
Oh, yeah, right. But you can lock up, get some pointers, what it's really like to be in the ring with the Ultimate Fighting Champion, Dan Severin. Now, the seminar tickets are only $20. I know you've been saying it's a lot more than that. They're only $20.
Well, that means any of these rednecks, any of these jabronis.
That's the idea.
They could take their buffet money and afford $20. Anybody could get in there with him.
They couldn't get in there with your buffet money, I'll tell you that. Seminar tickets are only $20. Give us a call, 280-7039, to reserve your tickets ahead of time. And don't forget, Sunday night is our regular show. Bell time is 7 o'clock. We got tag action coming your way. Have you got everything under control?
Everything's under control. Go right ahead. Get started with tonight's match.
Bowl in my eye. Faye Davis, take it away.
This tag match is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Evansville, Indiana, the self-proclaimed most handsome man in wrestling, Jason Lee, and his tag team partner from Indianapolis, Indiana, Flash Flanagan, and their opponents from 20,000 leagues under the sea, Shark Boy, and his tag team partner from Louisville, Kentucky, the All-American Doug Basham.
Faye Davis doing the honors is our ring announcer. Jason Lee using her as a tabletop.
A boa hanger.
Yeah, I tell you. Joe Wheeler calling for the bell. We are underway. All-American Doug Basham, his partner from 20,000 leagues under the sea, Shark Boy. I haven't seen Shark Boy before. It'll be interesting. And, of course, Jason Lee is got the newly blonde-haired Flash Flanagan in his corner.
Boy, are they two good-looking men. Have you seen two finer-looking men in the ring than Lee and Flanagan? Those boys are handsome.
Well, I think you'd be more worried about the wrestling moves other than how nice-looking they are.
They're going to be fine with the wrestling moves, but part of being good in the ring is looking good in the ring, and you don't look any better than Flash Flanagan and Jason Lee.
Well, right now, Jason Lee doesn't look very good right now. All-American Doug Basham.
He's a slow starter. We've covered that here many weeks. He's going to be fine. He's coming along. As a matter of fact, he's got a few wins under his belt since I've been counseling him.
Here comes Shark Boy. Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
That might be the most ridiculous looking outfit I've ever seen. The only thing that confuses me is even with that mask on, I can't tell which is uglier, Shark Boy or Basham.
Well, you got to say Shark Boy's got a point there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he combs his hair right, no one will notice.
Flash Flanagan comes in to get a hip toss take. Oh, and he pokes him right in the eye.
Did he poke him in the gill?
Sunset flip. Flanagan's got Shark Boy down. He comes out of it, reverses it, bridges up, gets a look at Flash Flanagan. Show of strength from Flash.
What has he got in the point of that thing on his mask? Is he using that as some illegal tactics?
Wow, look at that maneuver. Shark Boy maybe giving up a little weight and size, but he's got a lot of good wrestling moves, a lot of agility.
Well, he's a high flyer. There's no doubt about that, but I didn't think sharks could fly like that.
Well, maybe he's a flying fish. I'm not sure. All-American Doug Basham joins him.
Why are two men in the ring? Look at that!
Well, then why is Jason Lee in the ring?
They just, he was in there to save Flash. My God, there's still 2-on-1. Wheeler's doing nothing.
Wheeler's trying his best to get things squared away.
Still 2-on-1.
Into Flash Flanagan. And And a double clothesline.
This would be the biggest upset in OVW history if this thing goes the way it's going.
I know that Flanagan and Jason Lee are upset, I can tell you that. The leg drop from the Shark Boy. 1, 2, Jason Lee.
Jason.
Good job, Jason. And a kick from Shark Boy. Jason Lee takes it to the concrete.
Unbelievable.
1,
This Shark Boy
2.
for crying out loud. I want that mask tested because there is something in there. There's no way he could be dominating Flash
Flanagan. There's nothing in his fist. Sets him up for the right across the ring. Big backdrop, Flash Flanagan.
Can't believe this guy. Where'd he come from?
2. I thought it was going to be a 3 count, a 2 count from Joe Wheeler.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, pokes him in the eye.
He poked him in the gill. He doesn't have eyes.
He's got to have him one on each side of his head. Jason Lee's into the ring right now.
Take over
Shark
on him,
Boy
Jason.
trying to get to All-American Doug Basham.
I tell you what, I couldn't be more impressed with anybody here in OVW than I've been with Jason Lee. He has come tenfold since I've been here in OVW. I'm just as proud as I can be of his accomplishments.
Well, right now, Shark Boy's making his way back.
There's a fist.
Well, he's had a couple planted on his skull.
Well, Sharks aren't even supposed to have fists. Why is he even using them? Look at
Oh, man, Flash Flanagan. I trust you saw the interference.
Flash has a twitch in his knee, and
Oh,
I think
a twitch.
it's just a little bad timing there is all that was.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this. I think I've heard about this move. Oh, baby.
Wow, well,
That
you heard
right
about
there,
it. What's it called?
That is the eraser. I have heard about that move, and I heard I might see it tonight.
That's it.
Your winners, Jason Lee and Flash Flanagan.
Flash Flanagan and Jason Lee victorious in your first event of the evening. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, be here and be part of our TV
Hey,
taping.
Shark Boy, where's the cream filling?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Wednesday night is our television taping. Be here, bring your signs, bring your children. There's no obscene language in the OVW. There's no extreme violence. This is the kind of professional wrestling that you grew up with. Only $5 at the door. I know you can afford $5,
I
right?
can afford $500 if that's what the ticket prices were, but these redneck fans can't.
Get them in advance. They're only $4. And tomorrow night here at Davis Arena is our regular show. 1121 Mechanic Street, Jeffersonville, Indiana. And unless you have something very important to say, we need to take a break. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Are you sure? All right with
I'll
you.
cover it later.
Don't wear that shirt again on TV, all right? It's
beautiful
driving
shirt.
him crazy in the back.
Jimmy sent this to me from Hawaii.
Yeah, he wanted to know how are you. We're back right after this. Tomorrow night, OVW on tour in Seymour, Indiana. 8 o'clock is the bell time at the National Guard Armory. Again, tomorrow night, Seymour, Indiana. OVW is on tour. And don't forget, Dan Severin, if you believe this guy, his personal
My
friend.
man, Dan to be Severin.
That's
He's
right.
going to be with me. And
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to pick him up. And if you feel guilty about only paying $20, you can pay us a little more because you got to be ashamed of yourself to pay $20 to get in the ring with Dan Severin. Ashamed.
2 o'clock to 5 o'clock is the seminar. Dan Severin in the ring. You in the ring with him. Hands on. Now, no one's going to get hurt in this thing. This is a seminar. This is a learning situation.
And he won't even hurt anybody if I don't ask him to.
Oh, so if you give the word, he's liable to put the thumping on somebody.
He can snap somebody's neck
well,
like that.
Well, he could do that. He is the ultimate fighting champion in the
NWA World Champion. Countless other belts he's got. Too many to name.
Well, let's go to the ring then. We got a lot of action coming your way. Faye Davis, take it away.
This is a six-man tag match. It's one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of the Expert, the Master of Terror, and Juan Hurtado. And their opponents, the team of Steve Marino, Jebediah Blackhawk, and Kousin Otter.
The Italian Stallion, Steve Marino. Oh, look at this jump. Briscoe calling for the bell. We are underway. The Expert, the Master of Terror, and Juan Hurtado jumping Jebediah, Otter, and the Italian Stallion. Look at this. Looking for a meeting of the minds. Oh, look at this, a threesome.
There wasn't any way there was going to be a meeting of the minds if those three heads collided together anyway.
Now, that's who I want to see paired up. I want to see Kousin Otter and the Expert go against each other.
The Expert will destroy him if Juan Hurtado gets up and tags him. We may see that match.
Why'd you call him Retardo?
Retardo. I never said
well,
Retardo.
That's what the fans call Juan.
I sure don't call him that.
He used to be a fan favorite, and then he got into the tutelage of Rip Rogers, and Juan has gone downhill
and
since then.
No, I'm sure he's probably making more money, getting a lot more wins since he got hooked up with Rip Rogers, our great Ohio Valley champion, I might add.
Double clothesline, and now Jebediah works on that left arm, tags in the Italian Stallion, Steve Marino. Working
Why
hit.
do they call him the Italian Stallion? Look at that beating he's taking. He's no Italian Stallion.
Here
I'm not even
comes the
sure he's
expert.
Italian.
I don't think you'll tell him that face to face.
I'll tell him.
Double elbow.
Now here, once again, here's brains coming into play. A 4.5 grade point average.
The expert working on Steve Marino right now. Jebediah and Kousin Otter desperately want to get to his aid, trying to get the crowd going out here. Ohio Valley Championship Wrestling. Great excitement tonight.
You see, the expert doesn't need the crowd. What he needs is to put a butt kicking on Marino, and it's getting ready to end right here.
The big splash. Oh, no, an elbow. And he missed it. Nobody's home. Here's Jebediah.
A little off on the timing here.
Master Terror. Expert makes a tag, I think. I'm not sure.
Now, why in God's green earth did he pull him into the ring? He's not even a legal man. He didn't tag.
No, he tagged. The expert hit him on the hand.
I didn't see it.
Well, just the Master of Terror didn't want to see it either. Look what's happening. Choke slam!
No!
Plants him in the ring. Here comes Otter. You know what that means, buddy?
God.
The Hawk Otter splat. Look,
he better get up.
The expert's on the ground.
Well, he got knocked out there.
The big splash. This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
Your winner, Steve Marino, Jebediah Blackhawk, and Kousin Otter.
Jebediah Blackhawk, Kousin Otter, and Steve Marino victorious in this 6-man tag. Listen, be here every Wednesday night for our TV taping. We're shown every Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock on WBNA Channel 21.
You can see me, Kenny Bolin. I'm on there every week.
Be here for the TV taping, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock. $5 only at the door. Get your tickets in advance. It's only $4. You can't beat a value like that. Give us a call at 280, and quit telling these people the wrong telephone number. 280-7039
I don't
to
want these
reserve your
redneck
tickets.
heathens down here. Of course I give them the wrong number. The less people show up, the less people there are to bother me. And that $1 off, that's 20% off for you mathematically disinclined that don't know what that is.
We got to take a break. We're going to be back right after
But
this.
I got more I want to say.
On tour tonight, 8 o'clock, Seymour, Indiana. Now, there's a time difference between Louisville and Seymour, so make sure you allot enough time to get there.
Duh.
And don't forget, now, you've been asking about this. Yes, if you do, in fact, have friends, you can bring them here to Davis Arena. You can rent this arena.
And
I know you've tried.
Like I said, I can rent this arena anytime I want. I might rent it for the whole week and just lock all the rednecks out, and I'll just entertain myself and all my many friends, including Dan to be Severin.
Well, you can't rent it on Wednesday night because we're here with all these great fans for our TV taping.
Find me one
and
great fan.
Tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 5 o'clock here at Davis Arena, 1121 Mechanic Street in Jeffersonville, Indiana, part of the Quadrangle Complex. Dan Severin, the Ultimate Fighting Champion, the heavyweight champion from the NWA, will be here, hands-on, in the ring. You say you know Severin. I want to see if he'll even give you the time of day.
He will not only give me the time of day, but he will destroy anybody that I give the word to, and I mean anybody.
I can tell talking about it chokes you up. I can tell that.
It was slightly.
Yeah, listen, don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock is our regular show here at Davis Arena. Join us. This is great professional wrestling, the kind you grew up with. We got a little tag action coming, Cousin Krazy time. Faye Davis, take it away.
This tag match is 1 fall with TV time remaining. Introducing first, from parts unknown, Assassin number 2. And his tag team partner from Gasoline Alley, the Shadetree mechanic, Vito Andretti. And their opponents from the local asylum, Cousin Krazy. And his tag team partner, the man who hails from everywhere because his house is mobile, Trailer Park Trash.
Faye Davis, our ring announcer, safely getting out of the way. Trailer Park Trash and Cousin Krazy, the Assassin, and Vito Andretti. Joe Wheeler calling for the action. I'm surprised that Vito isn't at the time trials in Indianapolis. That's coming up here soon.
He was requested to be there today, but he's dedicated to Ohio Valley Wrestling, and he said they're just going to have to wait, and he's got wrestling to do, and he's got some business to take care of down here today.
Right now, the business is Trailer Park Trash and the Assassin in the ring. Hey, high school wrestling takedown there. I'd give him 2 points for a takedown.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Joe Wheeler keeping an eye on things. The trash man going for the ride across the ring. Shoulder tackle, the Assassin loses that. And he tags in Vito.
This is basically a handicap match I see here because it's these two fine wrestlers on the left against those two handicap guys on the right.
Well, right now the guys on the left are trying to hope that Kousin Krazy doesn't get into the ring because he's been known to clear house out here.
He is an absolute idiot. I don't see anybody with a whistle. How's he even going to get in there?
What a clothesline from Vito Andretti. Trailer Park Trash right now feeling the effects of the man with the wrench. Drives it into the boot. Joe Wheeler calling for the break.
I can't help but notice that empty look in Krazy's eyes over there. He doesn't have a clue even where he is right now.
Well, if he had his someone was to blow that whistle and turn him on, you'd see a different look in his face. Big backdrop for Vito. Now he's dropping the elbow.
That's not a backdrop, Dean. That's an elbow drop.
Well, I'm talking about what happened just before it.
You were late.
I tell you, the action happens pretty fast here in the OVW.
It's pretty quick. He missed that one, so I'll call that for you.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
Now, can you get back in pace with the show here?
Right now, Trailer Park Trash trying to work his way over to Kousin Krazy.
Look at it.
That's what you don't want to see. Here's what you don't want to see.
I didn't see that whistle.
A clothesline.
That raving
Another
lunatic.
clothesline. Here, let me get an advance for you. Here's one before it happens. There you go. How about another clothesline? Here, let me call this clothesline.
He's going to take
How's
care of
that
it.
one? Now I'm calling it before it even happens.
Oh, you're a daggum Kreskin, aren't you?
Right now, Kousin
Come on,
Krazy puts him up in the rack. He's got him in the airplane.
Oh, my God.
There's a little spin around town. Plants him. Trailer Park turns him off.
Oh, look at Trailer Park.
I can tell you. Here, let me call this one. I'll tell you what he likes to do. The trailer jack. If he drops that leg, there it is. Jack him up, hook him up, and haul him out.
Your winner, Kousin Krazy and Trailer Park Trash.
Trailer Park Trash with the trailer jack. Kousin Krazy with all the damage out here on the assassin. They're victorious in this match. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, be here Sunday night. Our regular show, 7 o'clock is bell time here at Davis Arena, 1121 Mechanic Street, Jeffersonville, Indiana.
And
this is a family show.
Not only is Dan Severn going to be running that seminar here tomorrow, I'm thinking about bringing Dan Severn right here to the show this coming Sunday. Tomorrow night, I'm thinking about having him here with me. I might even turn him loose in the ring.
I don't think you could pay him $50 for him to sit in the car with you, let alone bring him in here.
I don't have to pay Dan Severn anything. He's my personal friend. I'm going to patch up differences with him and Jimmy. I'm going to get things worked out to where, because Rip Rogers is hot, he's liable to whip Dan Severn if I don't get this thing patched up. What's Severn going to look like then?
We apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for this guy. Listen, this is a family show. Whatever Bolin may say out here, this is the kind of professional wrestling you grew up with. There's no obscene language here. There's no extreme violence.
Oh, I
good,
sure think of a few.
Clean professional wrestling. Is that all right with you? Clean professional wrestling? The good
That's
stuff?
What you have to have.
The way we grew up with? Yes.
I don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry you don't like it. Listen, we're going to be back right after this. People calling you Porky.
I don't know. I'm just maybe 5-6 pounds overweight. I mean, I can afford a good meal. Don't penalize me for affording a good meal.
Oh, that shirt's 5 to 6 pounds overweight. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, May the 24th, Dan Severn, the Beast.
And me right here.
And him, Kenneth Bolin.
I'm going to be here too.
Here at the seminar. I'm talking about the Ultimate Fighting Champion. The NWA Heavyweight Champion is going to be here. 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock is the seminar. Only $20. You can't beat that price.
That is
hands
the biggest...
on, in the ring. And I might give Dan Severn $20 just to see if he can get you in the ring.
I'll be in the ring. You won't have to give him $20. And if you want me to teach you a move too, if you ask nicely, slip me a little cash. I might take care of you.
The only move I think you could teach would be the one to the buffet line. Listen, we got the tag titles. We told you they were going to be on the line. They are right now. Faye Davis, take it away.
This is an OVW Tag Team title match. It's one fall with TV time remaining. Introducing first, the challengers from Pittsburgh, PA, the Ironman, Rob Conway, and his tag team partner from Jeffersonville, Indiana, Nick Dinsmore, and their opponents, the Ohio Valley Southern Tag Team Champions, escorted to the ring by Manny the Weasel from Indianapolis, Indiana, Dave the Rave, and his tag team partner from Seymour, Indiana, the Hustler, Rip Rogers.
The Hustler, Rip Rogers, along with his Indianapolis tag team partner, Dave the Rave, and of course, Manny the Weasel whatever his last name is, out here from the Seymour Punks.
Fine-looking young man.
Going in against Nick Dinsmore and Rob Conway, the Ironman. Briscoe's calling for the belt. We are underway, and the tag titles are on the line. They were around the waist of the limited edition, but because of Briscoe and all this stuff going on, now Rip and Rave have them.
Briscoe amazingly saw the light. He saw that he'd made an error, big enough a man to come out here and correct it. But what I don't understand is they don't have to defend those belts for 30 days. Why are they even having to defend those belts here today is what I can't understand.
Well, let's just see what happens here. Right now, Briscoe up to the 2 count. Ironman Rob Conway up and at him and wants to square it off here with Rip Rogers right now. Collar and elbow lock up.
How many times do you think Dave the Rave and Rip Rogers are going to have to beat these two clowns before they don't have to wrestle them anymore? How many?
I would say until they finally lose a match legitimately out here.
Come on.
Oh, here comes Nick Dinsmore.
Nick.
These two guys are fan favorites here in the OVW.
Well, I don't
the
like
headbutt from Rip Rogers.
Nick Dinsmore. Boy, if his name doesn't say what an idiot he is.
D-I-N-S. Dinsmore.
I got Dents on my play card.
Plants him up. Oh, big hip toss. Rip Rogers down. Oh, this could be it.
A little bit of tights there in case you weren't looking.
1, 2. Briscoe. A little bit slow on the count, if you ask me.
Nah, it looked about right. That looked about right.
It's like 1,001, 1,000. You could almost say Mississippi between each one. This is ridiculous.
If you could only spell Mississippi, that'd be the great thing.
M-I-S-S period.
That would be your way.
Dave the Rave into the ring right now. Rip Rogers makes his way out.
I tell you what, Dave the Rave, not only is he the tag team champion with Rip Rogers, but this man has come out here and done a fine job with everybody they put him with. Flash Flanagan, Jason Lee, you put him with anybody, he works well with them.
Right now, Dave the Rave tagging back in Rip Rogers. You hear the crowd go, Nick, go. They love these two young men. Limited edition.
Something happened to Dinsmore's eye there. What happened?
Well, if it's happened to his eye, you could bet it was an illegal maneuver. Oh, look, Rip Rogers over smacking Rob Conway.
He slapped that ugly Conway.
Oh, and Briscoe doesn't see the slap. He has to cut Conway off. Look at this double body slam on Dinsmore.
Well, he was entering the ring, and he's on his way out. Not a darn thing wrong with that.
Rave with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and look, Rave is calling for a faster count.
That should have been a little faster count. I agree with him.
Well, how fast do you want this thing? You want him to use both hands?
Just like he did last week against us. That's what I want.
Dinsmore for the right across the ring, plants him into the turnbuckle. Man, it cracks that turnbuckle. You're listening to the fans out here screaming for Nick to get going.
Well, they need to shut up because it ain't going to happen. My man Rip Rogers and Dave the Rave are master psychologists. They're being able to work every advantage to their advantage, and that poor little clown over there can't get a break.
Again, right now, the tag titles are on the line.
Are they?
Limited edition wants them back. Rip Rogers and Dave the Rave proudly hold the OVW belts.
Well, if they can beat them fairly and squarely, they'll hand them over, but I don't see that happening.
Well, the crowd desperately wants to see it happen because they don't much care for Dave the Rave or Rip Rogers or Manny the Weasel or, matter of fact, for you as far as that goes.
Well, and the good thing about that is we don't care what the fans think. All we want are the belts and the money. That's all we want.
You may not care, but the organization, Ohio Valley Championship Wrestling, desperately cares what the fans think of. Oh, man, what a move from Rip Rogers right now.
Nice clean move, you might add.
That wasn't clean.
Yeah, it was clean.
Oh, look, Dinsmore's got him down. Oh, if Robert wasn't distracted, Dave the Rave has got him distracted.
Well, the referee has a busy job. He can't see everything.
Oh, man, that could have been it, too.
Could have been.
Could have been, should have been.
But not.
Double back. Oh, man, what a backdrop.
And there's Dave on his way out of the ring.
And look, Rave talking to the crowd. He ought to be covering Dinsmore if he cares about the belt.
Well, he does care about the belt, but he's got Dinsmore beat anytime he wants him. He's not worried about that.
Well, thank goodness Nick kicks
out. He let him up.
Oh, and he goes over and attacks the Ironman.
In the back of his eye. He's trying, and there he is interfering again.
Well, he got hit from outside.
He was trying to come in the ring. He
right across the ring. Sunset flip. Mick's got him. Briscoe. If Briscoe wasn't distracted. Oh, and Dave the Rave gets out at the last second.
Briscoe's a busy referee, boy. He's got a lot to keep an eye on in there. Rip will take care of business.
Great action. I'll give you that. I like the way they're doing it. Oh, man, Rogers is just using every trick in the book.
Rogers is the man. Just tell the people how great Rip Rogers is. That's all you need to say. He is great.
Oh, what in the world? Rip Rogers has got Briscoe. Look at this. Oh, Dave the Rave.
Oh, he hasn't got him.
Oh, man. Nick Dinsmore, I thought was going to build the sunset flip.
Why is he holding hands with Rip?
What in the world is going on out here, ladies and gentlemen?
Here we go.
What in the world? Dinsmore's got him down. And Rip Rogers won't let Briscoe turn around.
Briscoe's berating him that
Look
way.
at Joe Wheeler. Look, Joe Wheeler's coming to the ring.
doing?
1, 2, 3, that's
What
it.
the
Joe Wheeler.
Your winner, Rob Conway and Nick Dinsmore.
Joe Wheeler came in the ring. Briscoe was distracted by Rogers, and Rogers meant for Briscoe to be distracted.
What the heck is that?
New Tag Team Champions Limited Edition has got the belt.
Right way.
The right way. Briscoe's mad,
He's
Rogers
not even
and Rave
the
are
legal
mad.
referee. You talk about the legal
Look
man.
at these two. Look at these two. Look at Briscoe and Wheeler going at it.
Oh, he better air him out. He's not senior official.
We got 20 seconds left of the show. Listen, tomorrow afternoon, 2 and 5 o'clock, Dan Severin in the house. Be here at Davis Arena, 1121 Mechanic Street, Jeffersonville, Indiana. Sunday night is our regular show. Kenneth Bolin, don't wear a shirt like that again. Listen, from our family to yours, thanks for being with us. From the heart of the Ohio Valley, I'm Dean Hill for Kenneth Bolin. See you at ringside.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Cornette, the Louisville Slugger. And when I'm home in Louisville, I watch Ohio Valley Championship Wrestling because it's the best professional wrestling action in Kentuckiana today. Don't miss it. Do yourself a favor.